If you're a backend developer working with Node.js and Express, let me show you the different ways to send responses in Express, including sending HTML, files, JSON data, HTTP status codes, as well as serving static files. Starting from scratch, let me make a directory for my project. So I'm going to say mkdir. Let me call this my Express app. You can call it anything. I'm going to cd into my Express app to go into the folder. To initialize a new Node.js project, I'm going to say npm init and accept the default options. This will initialize a new project. Then I'm going to install Express. That's like the only thing we need to install for this project. So npm install, not install, npm install, come on, Express. With Express installed, let me open the project in my code editor. I'm using VS Code. Now I have the project open in VS Code. And getting started with Express is really straightforward. Very simple. I will create a file called index.js. I mean, you can call it anything like main.js or app.js. Here I'm going to import Express. So I'm going to say Express to be equal to require Express. And then I'm going to create an object, or should I say instance of that Express. Then I'm going to assign a port where the application will listen on. Let me choose, let's say port 8000. Finally, I'm going to say app.listen, specify the port that we just declared up there. Can hard code it, see, since it's not reused anyway. But I want to do console.log listening on port. This is optional. Now we have a setup that is actually going to work. To run this application via a script command, I'm going to come here and add a command called start. You can call it something else. And what this is going to do is to use the Node.js to call index file, this index file. So we say node index.js. I mean, you can do this without the script command. You can say node index. Since it's index file, it's optional to put the .js. So you can see it's what we want to do is to see different ways to send different kind of responses in Express. Before we dive into that, here's a quick recap of what a route handler looks like in Express. So we say app. We specify the HTTP verb, in this case get. We specify the path, in this case example, and then we have access to this request and response object in the callback. Here we do some processing like maybe fetch, get some data from a service class or something like database, whatever. And finally, we send a response. So this is structure for route handler. Now let's look at the first type of sending a response. In this case, we are looking at res.send. This is what it looks like. Again, a route handler. Then in sending a response, we say res.send. Res.send is a general purpose method. It can send plain text, HTML, or even object. Express automatically sets the right content type based on what you send from this res.send method. Now let's look at how to send JSON response specifically. And how do you do that? You simply say res.json and you pass a JSON content. This is my JSON content. Take note that with res.send, you can maybe send a JSON here, something like that. But res.json is specifically designed for sending JSON responses. The next one is res.sendFile. And it goes like this. We say res.sendFile. We specify where to locate that file. It is advisable to do it like this, path.join. Make sure to import path, const path to be equal to require path. This way, you are sure that this is going to behave as expected in different environments. So I'm expecting to have a file called whatever.txt.txt. Let me go ahead and create that file, whatever.txt. I'm going to say hello from whatever.txt. We are going to run this later to see all these routes in action. Now the question is, how does this differ with serving static files? We are going to see serving static files in a moment, but this sending of a file is useful, especially where the file in question is not publicly accessible by default. So you can use res.send to send whatever file, whether it's a text file, HTML file, etc. Now let's look at how to send HTTP response codes. You can send status code using res.status, and then you pass the HTTP status code you want to send. In this case, I'm sending a 404 not found. It can be maybe 400 bad request, 401 unauthorized, 403 forbidden, whatever the case. So this is how you send a response code. You can send a response code without sending any extra information. So you can just send like HTTP status 404. All right, but I'm adding additional information here, sending, oops, page not found. We're going to demonstrate all these endpoints, but next, let's look at how to serve static files. For this, I'm going to create a folder for my static files. Let me call it public. And inside here, let me have a simple demonstration, say about.html. And here I'm going to have a very basic HTML about us. And in the body, let me have h1 about us. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter what I type there. Okay, so how do we serve these static files? What we need to do is, let me go up and say app.use and express.static. You specify the folder where these static files are located. In my own case, in public. That's why I have public here. That is the folder over here. All right. With this, we can just visit our application localhost 8000, in this case, /about.html, and we are going to see this page served. Now we can go back to the terminal, run this application, and try all these endpoints. I'm going to say npm start like before. The first endpoint is /send, as we have here. So I'll head over to the browser. This is the base URL. I'm going to say /send. You can see we get hello from res.send. The next one is JSON /JSON. So I'll go to /JSON and we get a JSON response from that route handler. And then we go to the file, the whatever.txt file. Let's see how that works. So I'll switch over and say /file. You can see we get whatever.txt, the content of it. Next, let's look at not found. So I'll go to /not found just to demonstrate HTTP status code. So it doesn't have to be not found for you to get a 404. Last but not the least, let's test the static middleware that is serving static files. In this case, we are going to visit base URL /about.html. I'll go to the base URL and I'll go to /about.html. You can see we get about us. All right, guys, so this is how you can send different kinds of responses in your Express backend application. I hope this makes sense. Until next time, enjoy coding.